I'll show you something that will help out. Will help out with shell jumps. It is straight out. That is a valuable tip. So here you go. Literally in Yoshi's Island 2, just get a shell. I mean, again, there are a million places to do this in the game. Here's just one good one. Get a shell, grab the midway, and bring it all the way over here. Go in that pipe. And now you're here, right? And so this is why this spot is good. Because if you stand right here, see where Mario's feet are? See how I'm standing inside? Here's the stem of the pipe, and here's the lip of the pipe, and I'm standing right here. Well, if you line your feet up inside this, you just so happen to be the perfect distance away from the wall to do a shell jump. And so you can just line up right here, and you can practice without even moving. I'm literally no D-pad, right? I'm bracing the controller, but no D-pad at all. See? No D-pad. You literally don't have to move. This is a great way to practice. And also, if you mess up, you can like go get your shell. It'll just like bounce around in here. This is a great way to practice just getting the right angle and the right distance. And this is a good way to teach yourself the distance, because it just so happens that the lip of this pipe is the perfect distance right there. Right there. This is the release. Got it. Shell jumps are irrelevant to certain categories, but not to others. And then if you want, you can start practice. Yeah, you can use this room. You know, you could get P-Speed, and you could practice P-Speed wall ones, like that. You know, you could, and yeah, your shell bounces around so you get it back. I mean, heck, you could practice forward drops if you want to be real tricky. You could go over here. And here's a nice wall for you to practice your turnbacks. So let's say like there's a pit down here, and you're here, and you got to get across to the grab blocks. There's your turnback. So you got your off the walls, you got your turnbacks, and that's a great way to start. You got your P-Speed jumps, and you have this, and this is your key. Because this will teach you the space. Every other time you do a shell jump, you want to be this far away from the wall. You don't want to get closer. I see people choke up like that. See that? I'm going to fail on purpose. People do like that for shell jumps, right? And they try to push into the wall. You don't want to do that. That's the bad way to do it. You want to stay away from the wall, connect with the shell, go up, and then go over. You have to think of that in like discrete steps. Here's a challenge for you. Here's a challenge. Use a shell jump to get on top of this block. That's just a good little challenge, you know? You got to time it. Do the jump and make sure you get up there. Maybe you need a little bit of speed. But the thing is, I see a lot of people fail shell jumps by going like this, right? And they're like, they're pushing into the wall. They go like that. But that's not what you want to do. You want to go straight up, throw it, and then go up. I'm not even touching. If I want to get over the right wall here, I'm not even touching right until I'm... Well, you can see it in the input display, right? Like, watch the moment I actually press the right direction. It's after I've contacted the shell. Now, sometimes you need to change that a little bit, but the essential premise of maintaining this amount of distance from the wall... I mean, you don't have to neutral. What I'm trying to explain is I mean, neutral can work, but what I'm trying to enforce is the idea of you want this space. You don't want to go in. You want to go up, throw, and then go over. You don't want to go like over like that because you'll miss it or you'll throw it through yourself. That bad. Don't do that. Don't go in. Don't push in. Go up and then go like that. Thank you all. What the heck? So much. Here's a more advanced shell jump if you want to practice in here still. Off this onto the pipe. This is the tougher one because this one you have to know where the point in your jump is, right? Where do you throw the shell? So here's a way to practice those long bomb. I call them long bomb shell jumps. These were more classic. These are the classic Mario Maker 1 style shell jumps. But here's a good challenge: is try to get one off this this grab block. And yeah, that's a little shell jump practice. You could practice your forward drops, but those are pretty advanced.